Now, going over to the political part of the podcast, you have Vivek Ramaswamy on Own Shroyer going viral, getting 1.8 million views. Now, this is a video that he's responded to, so I'll play the subsequent video. But the text from Vivek says, quote, Own Shroyer was sentenced to prison for speech, not violence, on January 6th for marching around the Capitol using a bullhorn and shouting things like 1776, no violence. Didn't enter the Capitol, that's it. The Department of Justice used quote-unquote evidence provided by the FBI to pursue this man and countless others. There's no greater threat to the First Amendment than the use of police power to silence political dissent. I've said it for months. On day one, I will pardon all non-violent January 6th protesters and political prisoners. Hashtag free Owen. Again, that got 1.8 million views and 21,000 likes. And he is responding to this particular video from Owen. That's about 2 minutes long, so not too long. I'll go ahead and I'll subsequently play that right now.
Own Shroyer here, and I'm about to turn myself in to be a speech prisoner in Biden's America. Unfortunately, we knew that things would get this bad. Unfortunately, we knew the Democrats were this corrupt. And now I have to hit the front lines and be a speech prisoner in Biden's America. And as I go, I'm currently involved in litigation to try to get my original Twitter account back at All I Do Is Owen, where I had over 300,000 followers, but I've been censored there for years. So in the meantime, while I'm away, I've launched this Twitter account at Own Shroyer 1776. It's actually run by a media team. It's not run by me, but my media team, who will be giving you updates while I'm incarcerated, daily updates while I'm incarcerated, sharing old video clips, new video clips, and as well as phone audio recordings and maybe even live recordings while I'm away. So please follow this account at Own Shroyer 1776 for updates while I'm away, and spread this video far and wide to let others know, hey, Own Shroyer is back on Twitter right here at Own Shroyer 1776. And that year, 1776, is extremely important, not just because it was the founding year of our country, but the U.S. government is arguing that it's illegal for me to say 1776 in Washington, D.C. Don't believe me? Check the U.S. government sentencing memo for yourself. They said that me chanting 1776 in Washington, D.C. is worthy of 60 days in prison. So, it's Own Shroyer 1776. Please share this video. Let people know I'm back on Twitter, and follow this account for updates while I'm away. Godspeed and God bless.
Now, I don't know the full details around the whole incident around this gentleman, but at least he had the prudent decision to suit up, as every man should, because you always look better, more professional with it. And he went above and beyond. He even got the tie on, which it's been a couple years since I've done that. I don't think there's necessarily a copious amount of dust on it in the closet, but it's been a while since I actually put on a tie. Nevertheless, going to the comments section, one of the very first, most viral ones comes from Adam Toblin. Again, I'm not a doctor, but if you click the subscribe button, it very well may help with my enunciation and my speaking ineptitudes. Could very well be the cure. I'm just saying it's worth a shot. Now, this person has a picture of the squad, and the picture that they're holding up, or the poster board they're holding up, says, "Let January 6th protesters rot in prison." And this person is also pointing to Hamas with a bloody knife, and it says, "Leave him alone." I got 360 likes. Now, someone by the name of Croxed Out says, quote, "I hope VR remains a vocal and committed to getting their freedom back, no matter who wins the White House. This is a miscarriage of justice," unquote. Got 264 likes. Let's see here. Mindy Robinson says, quote, "And not a single BLM rioter that looted, assaulted people, or set fires months earlier in D.C. was prosecuted or even looked for. And where exactly is the Jan 6 pipe bomber that they have the license plate for but won't release for whatever reason," unquote. I got 623 likes. P. Smith says, quote, Free this man and protect free speech, unquote, getting 73 likes. James Jeanette says, quote, I thank you again, Vivek, for being the only candidate willing to say the hard things, the true things. It says a lot about you and your character and proves me you are in this race for the right reasons, unquote, getting 89 likes. Someone by the name of Molly Pitcher simply has a picture that says, Democrats, we're the police state party, unquote, and has a picture of the Democrat logo. They got 361 likes. We do have some contrarian statements brewing to the surface. Someone by the name of Steven says, quote, tough shit, play with fire, you get burned, unquote. That did get 3 likes. The Dirty Dollar says, quote, this is insane. Seriously, Stalin is back. Also, upsetting, though, are the Jan Sixers that did enter the Capitol and say they didn't. Degrades people like Owen, unquote, getting 2 likes. Now, Own Shroyer responded saying, quote, Vivek, truly appreciate this. Thank you. Hashtag Vivek Ramaswamy. They got 952 likes. Janet Beckman says, quote, thank you, Vivek. The corrupt DOJ and FBI need to go, unquote. Got 256 likes. Unstoppable Freedom Alliance says, quote, in jail for speech, the government is weaponized against political opponents, unquote. Got 172 likes. America First simply says free Owen, unquote, getting 100 likes. So it looks like overwhelming positive responses. And it is fascinating, again, if this could be a winning move on the political chessboard. There seems to be a lot of support publicly, at least from this specific tweet. And yet, I have not heard, and again, maybe in 2 seconds DeSantis will post this, or he'll respond, or someone will jump on this bandwagon, but I'm not seeing a lot of other political candidates bring up the fact that on Jan 6th, there were some people who literally got a glorified private tour of the Capitol. One of them, I think, was an old lady who was stricken with cancer. The government still prosecuted her when the video shows the police let her into the facility. And truth be told, in some instances, actually, the police guided them throughout the facility. So it is concerning that not more politicians, not more people are saying, well, everyone's being treated pretty harshly. And some of these people didn't do any acts of violence. Some of them literally just walked around. And we only know that thanks to Tucker Carlson and the tapes actually getting released. Prior to that, we were told that every single person was extremely violent and they were a terrorist. So it'll be interesting to see, does this become a hot political movement? Does this get some momentum on the political playing field? Is it a quote-unquote winning topic for people to bring up during the nomination process? And then let me know in the comments, do you think this is something that Vivek should lean into, or he should bring up more often and continue to highlight on the campaign trail? And do you think more Americans will start to relate to those types of messages? Be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December, so if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some feedback and let me know how I can make the channel better and better and better. And I do apologize if there's a delay with my work schedule. I do try to read it and get back to all the comments in due time. Also, lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.